Peace and blessings, YouTube. Happy Friday. If you haven't been here before, my name is Debbie. This is my channel, and I just talk about things that inspire me and help me on my journey through life, and I share them. And if you're interested, just hang out for a minute. For those who already do, thank you for coming back, and let's get right into it. So today I want to talk about 5 strategies that are time tested because I've done it myself to building your self-confidence. Okay? So number 1 is practicing positive self-talk. I talk about self-talk a lot. Affirmations. You can make up your own affirmations. You could find affirmations anywhere. They're just good, positive thoughts that you think in your mind out loud, or you could say them out loud. Something to meditate on. Everything is working out for me. All is well. My life is filled with peace and blessings. Anything you want. They just consist of positive affirmations. I got this. I could do this. You know, I'm lacking in nothing. That was probably not proper English, but you get what I'm saying, right? So number 2 is set small, achievable goals. That really has been working for me. Sometimes, a lot of times I feel like I'm not doing enough. And so I have all these goals I want to set, right? And I start doing them, and then somewhere along the way, something falls short because there's just basically too much on my plate. So if you break down your larger goals into smaller bite-sized goals, they become much easier, more manageable. And when you're able to accomplish a little something as opposed to nothing at all, it gives you confidence and makes you feel good enough to, you know what, I done did this. Let me go ahead and knock this out. For instance, like one of my goals is to walk like, I don't know, like a mile a day. That's only like about 22 or so minutes on the treadmill. A nice brisk walk, nothing uncomfortable. And I could do that watching TV if I wanted to. It's not a big thing. So I think walking a mile a day is not hard. But sometimes I really don't feel like doing it, and sometimes it's really not a good excuse. And somehow, some way, I end up talking myself out of it. But when I apply this bite-sized strategy, I say, you know what, instead of walking 22 minutes or a mile, I'm just going to walk 5 minutes, and that's it. And then I'll get on and I'll start walking, and I'll put my music on, and or put something interesting on to listen to, or I'll say my affirmations while I'm walking. And 5 minutes goes by just like that. Next thing you know, it's 10 minutes, and I'm like, oh man, I done did 10 minutes already. I might as well just do another 5 or 10. Next thing you know, my goal is completed. But you know what? Bite-sized pieces, it's where it's at. You don't overwhelm yourself. And again, you feel good even if you accomplish a little bit of what you set out to do. You want to take care of your body. That's number 3. And I'm always talking about self-care, taking care of your body and your mind and your spirit. That's like a package deal. Getting enough sleep, staying away, or just trying not to be in stressful situations. If the news stresses you out, Don't watch the news. Um, I know for myself, um, I don't watch the news, but I love YouTube. And whether I want to click on a thumbnail or not, you could see by the thumbnail which piques your interest, what's going on in the world. And yeah, sometimes I watch that. But, and it stresses me out, or it triggers me, or it just makes me feel a kind of way that I don't like the way that makes me feel. And and then I go watch another one and another one and another one. Um, it's like feeding the fire. So after I purge myself of all of that, I'm like, oh man, now I feel horrible. I shouldn't have did that. And so when I think about doing it the next time, I think, you know what, it's not a good idea. Been there, done that. Let's go a different route, right? So the best thing that you could do is get enough exercise, drink enough water, surround yourself with supportive, positive people who love you, who care about you, who are just interested in you doing good, because we should all feel like that about each other. We all should be each other's cheerleader. Um, physically, of course, getting enough exercise and stuff like that. But anything that makes you feel good, joy, even if it's just sitting out feeding the birds and the squirrels, I love doing it. Love, like love. They're so precious and it's so calming. Um, just do it. You know what I'm saying? So, up to number 4, surround yourself with positive people. Spend time with people who uplift and support you. Again, positive social interactions can enhance your self-worth and confidence. A good thing to do if you don't have people around, or if you're an introvert like myself. Um, there's so many things online, if it's possible, that you can get online to join a course, or they have just different groups like on Facebook and stuff. Find something of your interest, like if you're interested in bird watching or cars, antique cars, or um, animals, or any specific animals, like, oh yeah, I'm into dogs or whatever. There's groups for everything, and you can join a group, and not all of them are um, great, but there are a lot that have really good communities that will help you out. And just you can interact and meet some people and make some new friends. The last one is facing your fears. Um, and if you're not used to doing any of these things, they all could be considered hard, uncomfortable. But you know what? Putting yourself in uncomfortable situations that will make you grow is essential, um, to help strengthen your self-confidence, your ability to challenge yourself and know that, I got this, instead of, being afraid of doing something that is so hard, like getting in front of a camera. you know I, for years, like, did not post a video, um because I started judging myself. You don't do it right. You don't look like other people. You don't have this kind of an equipment. You don't speak eloquently, or whatever. It's about the message. It's about the message and doing the best that you can and coming from the heart. And so these things, like I said, would make me anxious, and I would hesitate, but I was only stunting my own growth. Look at me now. Right? So these strategies, everything that I said today, when practiced consistently, that's the key word, consistently, can and will absolutely help you develop a stronger sense of self confidence. Now, what is something that you have done um, to help build your self confidence? You could put it in the comments and share with us. And, you know, we're here to help each other do better and better. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you next Friday.